don't see that this is the Lord showing you that He's getting ready to finally release you from His prison. You still fighting to stay in this goddamn prison, man. If you want to, you can get that in our Proverbs. If you was hoping to. Proverbs 1.
Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom cried without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse. In the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Yeah. Well, you gonna say something?
Done, and that's exactly what's happening now, man. Hey, that's what we're telling you people. How long are y'all gonna continue to indulge in just darkness, man? When are y'all gonna see what's actually happening? When are y'all gonna open your eyes and try and, because the news is downplaying as the brother's been saying it, but when are you gonna actually see and hearken them to the words, man? Can't you feel it in the air that something is up?
Oh, I gotta fire it fast. Hey, I got a quick. Isaiah chapter 9. No, so like Isaiah chapter 6. Yeah, I told you 9. Yeah. Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9. It says, here we go, right there. It says, that ain't it. Hold on, bear with me.
60 and 2. Isaiah 60 and 2.
6 and hold on, I'm getting it. Isaiah 6 and 9. It says, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. How do you not see these plagues all over the world and right here in your face? How is this not, you're not seeing the power of the Heavenly Father working in the earth? And okay, we hear about these events happening in the earth, but never has it ever happened all at once. It's only July. It's happening all in July. And it was happening in June. And it's going to happen in August, in September. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse as time goes on. It's not getting any better. How do you not see and not take the early warning signs that are out there now? And if you don't see them, there's still men on the corners all over the internet telling you about it, what they truly are, spiritually looking at them the right way.
They make mockery of that.
Yeah. It says, make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy and shut their eyes. And that's what it is. That's why they can't see it. That's why we damn near beat the dead horse. But we can get one more heartbeat or two up out of this city, one more soul up out of this city, one more spirit up out of here, righteous spirit, right?
An Israelite spirit.
That's what I'm saying, an Israelite spirit to wake up, you know? It says, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. What's going to do that to you? The fear of Yahweh, okay? The fear of His power, what He's doing in the earth. That should convert you. Like we quoted earlier, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. You should be persuaded by the miracles and signs that you're seeing. Okay? We are, and we hadn't seen this when we came in. Now, man, what the hell wrong with you people? Well, we just read it.
It's Jake, man. And get Ezekiel 12 and 2, and then somebody jump back to we were just reading that.
Ezekiel 12 and 2, Son of man, thou dwellest in the midst of a rebellious house, which have eyes to see and see not. They have ears to hear and hear not, for they are a rebellious house.
That's Jake for you, yeah. And you got to expect that no matter what. Hey, these are the same niggas that when we left Egypt, the Lord was feeding us with quail. He made it rain quail. He fed us with manna. He broke the rock and created sweet water out of it. The Lord was doing all these things for Jake, and they still had no faith, man. They still was complaining. They still had something to say.
Murmured against Aaron and Moses.
Yeah. So it don't matter what the Most High do. These niggas are still gonna be rebellious, man. But the Lord told us to go out there anyway, man. You know, whether they hear it or whether they forbid it, man. All right. So go back to Proverbs. Whoever was holding it. Proverbs 1.
Verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Hey, this life is too damn simple for y'all. Y'all don't get it? Hey, you're losing at the simple life. You're going to have to wise up and get more complex about what's going on in the earth. Okay? What I mean by that is gaining the wisdom of Yahweh Shemel Shah, spending your time building up wisdom of righteousness instead of all the knowledge of wickedness that you people practice every goddamn day. Clean yourselves up to make yourself presentable that you may be able to stand before the power when he shows up to the earth. Go ahead, bro.
And the scorners delight in discarding, and fools hate knowledge.
Hey, but what do? They scoff and they scorn, and you delight in it. Hey, that's what the clickbait is. Right?
I wouldn't be surprised if they do a challenge off of this locust plague.
See if you'll eat one challenge or something.
Yeah,
Something stupid.
eat the plague challenge.
Yeah.
You know, eat the locust challenge.
Yeah.
You know, just simplicity.
I wouldn't be
man.
surprised if someone already did, bro.
Yeah, somebody ate one by now.
You just see the
Willingly or unwillingly.
yo, man.
Yeah.
It's reprobate, man. The spirit of rebellion, simplicity. And it says, folly is set great dignity, man. You see it, especially with Jake, man. Everything is entertaining. Everything is funny to a nigga, man.
Yeah.
But it ain't all funny when the next nigga is getting his head popped off by a local police officer.
Come.
Right.
Then you want to get all serious, man.
Yeah, that's only for a couple days. They get rocked right back to sleep.
Then they go right back into it, man. You know? Go ahead, Al.
Verse 23. To you of my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
Yeah,
Because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Hey, and his hand is being stretched out now through us. And guess what? Ain't nobody regarding. You know?
And what is this?
What Jake you see up here, man?
And what is the stretched out hand supposed to do? You stretch out your hand, you're stretching it out to help someone. You're stretching it out to pull them back out the fire, pulling them, giving them assistance.
Pulling toward righteousness.
Hey, we out here edifying locusts right now.
Right.
The locusts are getting edified before you niggas are.
Come.
Go ahead, Al.
Verse 25. For ye have said it not, O my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when you fear cometh. When you fear.
Hey, because it's like right now, this is a mockery. What we're doing out here, you people mock us for doing it. You know? People look at us as this is a foolish thing. Hey, but it says in 1 Corinthians, it pleased the Most High, the foolishness of preaching. Okay? Really, you the biggest idiots, and we're gonna get the last laugh, man. Woe to you that laugh now, for you show more than we.
That's right.
Okay? You might think this is a joke now when you can come on our comment boards and say how long y'all gonna keep teaching that. How long y'all been standing out there?
Hey, they did the same thing to Noah.
Yeah.
They did the same exact thing to Noah, but what happened? As soon as the rain got.
What's that?
Yeah, like, what is
Right.
it? It's wet. Like, it's coming from the sky.
Somebody
yeah.
spit on me?
The same thing Moses
I
was
didn't
talking
spit
about.
on you. Nobody on you know?
Time, bro. Yep. And then they was banging on the door of the ark, man. Hey, same thing Jake gonna do. Hey, niggas are always late to everything, bro. Niggas are late to their funerals. Niggas are late paying bills. And niggas gonna be late to hear the word.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the death of you, man.
And it even tells you that in the same chapter you was reading, Isaiah 6, because he said, "How long shall it happen? How long shall this be?" When he said that when he sent the angel to put a spirit of darkness on him, he said, "How long shall this be?" And it's going to tell you when Jake is finally going to realize and come to fruition, man.
Yep.
Yeah, let me read it. Verse 11.
Yep.
This is Isaiah chapter 6, verse 11. Then said I, Lord Yahweh, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant,
Yeah.
and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate.
After I wipe out these things, man.
When I start fucking shit up, that's when they're gonna, them antennas are gonna finally, raise up, man. But it's gonna be too late for them. Go ahead.
It says, and the Lord Yahweh have removed men far away, and there be a great forsaking in the midst of the land.
Woo!
Don't forget about
Yeah,
the good land.
because thou hast rejected the Lord the Most High, I will reject thy children.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But yet in it shall be a tenth, and it shall return and shall be eaten as a terrible. I don't know. That spells stuff different over here.
As a teal tree.
Teal. Okay, as a teal tree, and as an oak whose substance is in them, when they cast their leaves, so the holy seed shall be the substance thereof.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was
That's
it.
it.
Anyway.
And ultimately, when the missiles come, that's when they really gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, man.
Destruction imminent.
Yeah.
And you're gonna realize it.
Go ahead.
Amos chapter 8, verse 10.
Yeah.
And I will turn your feasts into mourning and all your songs into lamentations.
Yeah, no more music videos. The Lord's basically gonna take away that mirth.
Yep.
That whole turn up spirit, that party spirit, that spirit. That shit is gonna be turned to screams, man. Screams and agony. Okay? Crying your eyes out. Go ahead, Doc.
And I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins and baldness upon every head.
Hey, that symbolizes the state of mourning, because that's in the ancient world. That's what we wore when we mourned. All right.
And then some of them shave their
put
heads and put ashes.
sackcloth, and we put ashes on our head. We shaved our heads. That was mourning, man. Emotional distress, anguish. Okay, that's what the Lord is bringing back to the earth, man. Go ahead.
And I will make it as the mourning of an only son, and the end thereof as a bitter day. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing